Vrindavaneshwari, please let me be an instrument of your love. Vrindavaneshwari, please let me be an instrument of your love. Radha Govinda, please let me be an instrument of your service to Vrindavan. Radha Govinda, please let me be an instrument of your Vrindavan Seva. Radha Govinda, please let me be an instrument of your Vrindavan love. Vrindavaneshwari, please let me be an instrument of Radha Govinda love. Vrindavaneshwari, please let me be an instrument of your Vrindavan Seva love. Vrindavaneshwari, please let me be an instrument of your Vrindavan Seva love. Vrindavaneshwari, please let me be an instrument of your Vrindavan Seva love. Vrindavaneshwari, please let me be an instrument of your Vrindavan Seva love. Vrindavaneshwari, please let me be an instrument of your Vrindavan Seva love. Vrindavaneshwari, please let me be an instrument of your Vrindavan Seva love. Mahaprabhu in Göteborg, please let me serve your divine plan. Mahaprabhu in Göteborg, please let me serve your divine plan. Mahaprabhu in Göteborg, please let me serve your divine plan. Mahaprabhu in Göteborg, please let me serve your divine plan. Mahaprabhu in Göteborg, please let me serve your divine plan. Mahaprabhu in Göteborg, please let me serve divine plan. Gauranga Gandharvika Govinda Sundaram, Ranga Gandharvika Govinda Sundaram, Ranga Gandharvika Govinda Sundaram, Ranga Gandharvika Govinda Sundaram, Gandharvika Govinda Sundaram, Gandharvika Govinda Sundaram. Guru Guranga Gauranga Radha Govinda Sundaram, Guru Guranga Gauranga Radha Govinda Sundaram, Guru Guranga Gandharvika Govinda Sundaram, Guru Guranga Gandharvika Govinda Sundaram, Guru Guranga Gauranga Guru Guranga Gandharvika Govinda Sundaram, Guru Guranga Gandharvika Govinda Sundaram. Hey Sita, hey Ram, Karuna Mai ki jai, Gopinath ki jai. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Karuna, dance. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, oh, Hare Hare. Om min Herre, att få bli instrumento för din kärlek. Om min Herre, få bli instrumento för din kärlek. Om min Herre, få bli instrumento för din kärlek. Om min Herre, få bli instrumento. What a nice round. Govinda's checking. So close the circle nicely. A closed circle is a closed power. A circle is a very amazing unity concept. Actually, in art, the circle is considered the divine because it has the perfection. It's all, everything is related to each other in the appropriate proportion. No arguments, it's a circle. And each part and parcel of the circle is connected to the center. And each part and parcel is connected to each other. So in a circle, like we are a circle of individuals, so each one of us is an individual powerhouse of its own movement. But at the same time, we are allowed to be part of a circle. And as we are part of a circle, we get commitments, we get enthusiasm, we gain strength, we have protection. There's a feeling of a united cause because the center is natural. Krishna is the center. It's not an artificial. If somebody would say, yes, and the center of this circle is Swedish football, then not everybody would be inspired to be in that circle. Even though they may have sympathy for the others, but it's just not the same, you know. Anything which is provincial is egotistic. So my province is better than your province. You must have heard that. Even in India they have that, where they say, the people from Karnataka, they are really good, but the Tamil Nadu, my God, you know. And the one from Sri Lanka, oh, forget it, you know. And then you have but the ones from the north, oh God. It's from region to region. Is right, you have this type of silly appreciations or minimizations. We even have it between Bengalis and Orissa. They say, oh, the Bengalis, the Orissa people are jungle people. So they look upon themselves. So can you imagine if it's there? And then you have the whites and the blacks and the rich and the poor and the man and the woman, and we are always finding some good reason to exclude somebody from our circle. But the divine circle of Mahaprabhu does not let anybody escape. Hey Archie, didn't you hear that? Nobody is.
For my child.
Don't worry about it. He loves playing with kids. He's. Oh, you come to me, right? Look at Satyavrata Muni, he's going around like a zombie. So, don't tell me he has no fun. So, I mean, I'm like this too, you know. I prefer to play with the kids than to hang around with the old ones always. Have some intellectual strain on your brain, you know. And every word you have, you say they put on the scale of gold. No, well, what's that? What did he say? What could it mean? Now look, there he got them. Okay, so coming back to this circle, so one should always maintain himself in the circle. Doesn't mean you always have to sit there. No, the circle is really inside. No, now when we hold our hands, of course, then our circle becomes even more powerful. Hold hands. Sivananda, are you listening or where are you? So when you hold the hands, that's even a more powerful circle bending, because you feel the pulse of the whole circle going around, you know. The heat of the circle, this is very, it gives you a special strength. But what is the real power of unity in diversity? Yeah, for Göteborg Yatra, for Swedish Yatra, Nitai Gaura Premanandi Haribol. What is the real force of the unity in diversity? Is that each and everyone is allowed to go forward as a full powerhouse without leaving the circle. Because, like if anybody of you become real rich for some reason, by inheritance, by some business deal, well, if you're really part of the circle, the whole circle is going to benefit from that. They're all going to feel that. You already checked? Okay, they're open now? So check it. Check it, check done. You need help? So the full power develops because in the circle no unit is restricted. A circle where you cannot be yourself and you cannot develop personally, then it's not really a circle, then it's a prison. And it means the circle wasn't inside, the circle was around. Somebody put it around that, no, don't move from here. No, it's not the circle we are talking about. We're talking about the rasa dance, the original love circle of the divine. And because Krishna is in the center with Radharani, that means we all have to concentrate and relate to them. We can circle and we can twirl around in our own power development of service, but we cannot get out of this conception. There is Bhaktanam Yagya Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suridam Sarvabhutanam Gyatva Mam Shantim Richati. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, I am the rightful enjoyer of all sacrifice. Bhaktaram. I'm the enjoyer, I'm the Yagya Tapasam. All the tapa, all the Yagya is for my pleasure. Then Maheshwaram, I'm the controller. That means even though you may like it or not, I will control finally anyway. So you may say, I don't like it. Well, tough for you, because you won't change the universe because you think it should be different. I mean, if you want to change yourself, fine. But so, Bhaktanam Yagya Tapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. He controls everything. Sarvaloka, everything. Inside, outside. Even inside, he knows what's going on. He can chastise you, he can reward you, he can do everything. And he does. Because he wants you with him. So, Suridam Sarvabhutanam. That on the other side, he is your best well-wishing friend. He is your well-wisher. Nobody else in the world is your well-wisher except your mom. Mom is always some well-wisher. But even if she has her private life at a certain point, even mom says, okay, that's your, now you go your life. And then she's in the background, and she's like trembling. Oh, I hope it all goes good for my little offspring there. But still, she gives freedom, because that's the way. Freedom, life is freedom. Without freedom, life is really not what we are glorifying and what we are cherishing so much. So therefore, this freedom has to be favored by the circle. So in the case of Krishna consciousness, you know, all the 6 Goswamis, they were all gopis of Vrindavan. And not only them, many, many other gopis are there. Highest, elevated, sweet devotees. But the one writes tons of books, another one builds big temple and organizes the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. A third one, he takes pilgrimages all over. Fourth one, he is teaching all the like Sanatana Goswami, he was teaching all the villagers how to be very good devotees, and so, or Balabhacharya, for example, Balabhacharya, he converted all the villagers of Braj. They're all his devotees. Millions of people. They all say Balabhacharya is our guardian. So in this way, there are so many connections, and each of the acharyas do something else. But in the end of the day, they're all together in the circle of the rasa dance, because the rasa dance is only one. We don't have a separate rasa dance for the Balabha Sampradaya and a separate rasa dance for the Nimbarka Sampradaya and a separate rasa dance for the Gaudiya Sampradaya. No, we all worship that same rasa dance. And in the same rasa dance, the same Radha and Krishna. They are the center. And they know who they want to have in their circuits, number 1, 2, 3, 4, because we have the aspiration in Gauranga's line to become the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant. So we don't really care to move forward and be the number 1, because like the Bible says, those who want to be the first ones, they will be the last ones. And those who are very satisfied being the last ones in service, humble service, they will be called to be the first ones. So there's a lot of truth in that. So the devotees, they want to be the servant of the servant. Not you come, the spiritual master comes to town, you say, I want to be his personal servant. Oh, there's already somebody. Oh, no, then I'm not going at all. If I cannot be the servant of the maximum, then I will. And it is becoming ego service. It doesn't become devotional service. So, when you want to become the servant of the servant of the servant, they're calling, can you come? Can you come? We need somebody to be the president of the temple. Because he didn't want that. He wants service only. He wants that. That's why they are invited. That's why presidents can never become angry. Have you ever heard that? No? Temple presidents cannot become angry. You know that story? No? It's a story from the Ramayana, actually, it is. That, let me see if I get it right. So the guy is coming, there's 2 versions of this story. Okay, you know the story well, no? Huh? Oh, you don't know the one where somebody comes to Rama and complains because he has a dog. Okay, a man goes and he sees there's a dog being beaten by another man with a stick. He beats on him. And the man goes, hey, why do you do that? And finally the dog escapes and runs away. And the guy was beating the dog. He's standing there, and the dog, after a safe distance, turns around and says, I curse you. You shall become a president of a temple. So the other person who listens, he goes after the dog, and he finally catches up with the dog. Says, my dear dog, I've seen how he was beating you. I was so sorry. I wanted to stop him, but then you got away. But then you cursed him to become a president of a temple. I really couldn't understand that. You cannot understand that, the dog said? Well, may I tell you why? Because that's what I was in my last life. And now I have being a dog and being beaten by sticks. So this warning story, it's actually from Ramayana, it's a warning story, because in a company, you're in a karmic situation. But in a temple, you're in a divine trust position. So you cannot discourage anyone. Even if somebody is to be chastised, you don't do it yourself. You get somebody else to chastise him. Like severe, no? You can give good advice, but when somebody's really to be chastised, you don't take it on your shoulders to do that yourself. Then you ask somebody else senior, go get on his case, look what the nonsense he's doing, you know? Like that, because it pressures you, it gives you... When one is the authority, one has so much, one has... They're entertaining. Wow, he got the whole airport, he got the whole airport. Satyavrata Muni, go get the guy. Get this guy.
We don't know some new Gurudeva. Now I know every time we go somewhere, I introduce him as the temple president. And he says, no, I'm not the temple president. What do you say that you are? And I say that you are temple president. You say, I'm in charge of the temple. I'm not the temple president.
I don't know what I say.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Okay.
Now I know why you say.
Back to my story. So, the thing is, when people are coming to us in our devotional service life and they situate themselves under our guidance, this is a very, very delicate trust relationship. It's actually, they come to you because you look so nice, because you are a representative of Radharani. Radharani is Ashvaya Vigraha. She's the shelter giver number one. So if somebody goes there and says, oh, I like this temple, I like this guru. Guru is Ashraya Vigraha, he's a representative of Radharani also. So then everything turns around shelter and strength and understanding. Practically your temple president is the one who makes sure nobody leaves the circle. So how do you do that? If somebody wants to leave the circle or he's not coming for a long time, call him up. Why you're not in the circle? We love you so much. Our circle has a big hole in the wall because you're not there. And at the same time, fomenting their capacity of individual growth. That's another thing. It's a very delicate thing to be in charge of other people. Really, really delicate. And therefore one should practically not exercise an authoritarian spirit. Even though, an authority doesn't have to scream to be accepted as an authority. You must know that from your education of your children. When you scream, the children do not necessarily say, oh, thank you for screaming at me, no? Maybe you can scare them in the beginning, but at a certain time, this doesn't work. You have to reason with them. Rhyme and reason, because that's what they deserve as individuals, to be convinced. So even though they're small kids and you just want them to shut up and accept what you say, it is not the way it works. So what to speak with bhaktas? What to speak with the adults who are trying to leave the material world and to voluntarily subscribe themselves to the effort of devotional projections and creativity and grow in their own happiness and then like for example within the circle is many little circles, like each and every family unit is a little circle which is also circling, but it's in the orbit of the greater circle. So, and this is very helpful, very healthy to be in such a conception of the circle. And so practically this is one of the most important things, that to make sure that everybody who's on the list of the temple at least gets one telephone call a week saying, please, we need you, we love you. And it doesn't have to be by the same person, no? Like, we call that in the temple president handbook, it's called the coordinator of the congregation. It's actually not the temple president, because temple president called, will you come please and help me? It sounds a little oddish, huh? Like you're asking. No, it should be somebody who's a fan or loves the temple president, but also has this little independent standing and said, come on, we cannot leave Sivananda alone. It's not fair. He's cooking alone for the Sunday feast. It's not fair. Come on, let's do something. Let's surprise him next Sunday. I mean, then if you talk like this, no, then this is the real spirit of. And this is where you become a leader. Actually, in the Krishna consciousness, it's the best university in life because you learn to lead human beings who are volunteers, which are more difficult than to lead. Like somebody once said, to be a president of a temple is more difficult than being a president of a country. Because there you got all the things, you snip in the finger, give a salary to this, but everybody's getting paid there. No, sometimes you have some volunteers who come forward, no? But basically, in the Krishna consciousness, everything, every single thing is based on volunteering, on personal enthusiasm and personal love and appreciation. And that is something unique, no? I mean, and you learn by that so much. You become such a mature human being and you learn to appreciate. Because who are we to not appreciate somebody? Well, somebody's gone, he's not coming. We don't appreciate that because we appreciate him. We appreciate somebody, so his absence is being considered a great fault, a great miss out. So this is a very beautiful conception, no? And because if somebody is doing harm to himself, like somebody falls back into taking intoxication or something, no? Then of course we object with this lifestyle, but we still love him and we still want him to come back into the circle, no? So this is the strength of the circle. This is the Radharani circle. It doesn't want to let anybody go down the drain and to be lost in this world. So we need a lot of kindness and a lot of strength in that to keep such a circle going, no? But then again, you know, I tell you, if you're not married, you better be a temple president. Because you have to work as hard as if you have 10 kids if you want to maintain this wonderful spiritual. Little accident of life as they happen.
Yeah, I remember when I'm the janitor.
Huh?
When she was asking for, I'm the janitor, the woman.
The janitor. Well, yeah, Bhaktivinoda Thakur called himself, I'm the sweeper. I keep it clean. He said in the Namahata, I'm the sweeper. Please sit in our circle. Oh, I think we should all eat something. It's just about time. It's 9. Huh? Do we have a little something? Okay, pull out these bags. My God. Dum, 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 dum. Oh my God, now they brought all... You give me 1 apple to start with. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is this a Swedish apple? Most likely not, no?
I think not, no. It is apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Oh, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sarira Vichya Jal Jatendriya Taikal Jibe Bele Vishai Sakare Ramai Jivaiti Lobamai Sudamati Kati Chita Katina Samsare Krishna Buddha Doramoy Kori Pada Jiva Joy Raprashab Danadelo Bai Syanamrita Bai Punagop Devera Koche Dananitai Jaini Mai Jaini Tai Mahaprasad Ki Jai.
She wants to see you.
Hmm?
She wants to see you.
Oh, I pulled that back. And här också.
Yeah.
Who wants peanut bread?
Nu kan jag komma ut.
Sudanam is in the school already?
No, today she's got holiday, but she studied till 3 o'clock night. She slept very late. She was studying. Today is off. Monday she's got Swedish papers.
She was sleepy.
She was studying till late night. She's got Swedish on Monday, so she's not very good in Swedish. So.
You have to tell her her absence in the circle has been noticed.
plane to some place with this.
Last night at 1 o'clock we ate idli.
Oh. Did you drink that mango lassi? Mango, special mango.
Did you bring some more of that sweet?
I can't hear you.
Did you bring some more of that great sweet?
Yeah, it was there in the bag. I put the sweet paisa.
Yeah, he ate
He
yesterday.
ate?
He means for now. If
Oh, sorry. For now, actually,
Sorry.
I didn't have the containers to. I didn't want to use plastic, so I didn't have the steel containers to get.
And at that time,
I was waiting for the containers till 1 o'clock night.
Impossible.
Ska jag lägga grönsaker? Ska jag ge den till Srila?
So for the future you get another container.
Yeah, I'm actually. We are going to India, so we'll get more.
Jaha, okej. Sevananda. Vill du
Archie,
ha den idag?
give me one of this combination also.
Ge den till någon som behöver den.
Peanut butter and marmalade.
With the cracker or the bread.
I love this sweet.
Jag tar den
I
gärna.
love this sweet. Rum spaghetti. This is called American style breakfast. Peanut butter and jelly crackers. Swedish version Archie style. Shivananda, did we agree on a double cabin pickup?
I'm not sure if this is the best intent of it. There is something good about it, but I was calculating this autumn what we the best car, and Pella and I, we thought that a combi would be.
Combi?
Yeah.
Combi means
Normal
a
car
WV.
with big luggage.
A car with a bigger luggage, with a big back.
The one that my father has is soft. It's a combi, I think.
The pickup is very limited.
Huh?
It's very
Another
limited
jelly
use.
one.
Sorry?
Another jelly one. Hmm?
The pickup would be very limited use.
On the back of a pickup, double cabin pickup. On the back of a double cabin, you can put all the tents, move furniture, bring agriculture, produce, transport machines. It's a typical worker's car.
The only work we have is the tank job. And then it's
Go to vegetable market,